I'd like to welcome our audience here inside of Lincoln Middle School in Green River, Wyoming, just off of I-80. It's day 2 of the Flaming Gorge Classic as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Red Devils of Evanston High School. Well, you want to take it, you want to say a tale of two trips. Evanston only had an hour's drive here, Thermopolis more of a 3-hour drive, so let's see which one is more, I guess you could say, travel fatigued. Thermopolis Bobcats coming off of a loss to the Laramie. Good Lord, I am sorry. To the Laramie.
Lincoln Middle School, where and part of the Flaming Gorge Classic basketball tournament.
To the Laramie Plainsmen. Evanston also coming off of a loss as well. We'll get the score for that in just a moment.
Evanston will be the visitors on the scoreboard today. So here are their starters. She's a junior, number 2.
So with that, like I said earlier, Bobcats coming off of a loss, and so is Evanston as well, I do believe. They played. I think they played earlier today, and that was a game against one of the Utah teams. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it was. Double check to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it was Bear Lake.
And the home team on the scoreboard tonight, the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats. A freshman, number 3, Chloe Owsley.
We apologize for a little bit of a slow start to this. We have been kind of in a doozy all day since the Laramie game. But just want to talk about a couple players to keep an eye on for the Bobcats. I want to take a look at Hannah Hill, the senior, number 14. Put down 2 3-point field goals today in the game in the loss against the Laramie Plainsmen. Also want to keep my eye on Chloe Owsley as well. She charged the comeback in some ways against the Plainsmen this morning as well. Only a narrow loss to the Plainsmen this morning. They're looking for revenge over Evanston. Chloe Owsley getting set to take the tip-off for the Bobcats. And it's up and we are away as the Bobcats win the tip. Almost taken there by number 3, Braylon Morrison, the junior. And we are underway here from Green River. Shot is up from Owsley. It's up and it's in. Hot start there for the junior already. Evanston gets into the front court. They'll break the Bobcat press. Coming down the left side. Shot is up and it is in. Basket by number 4, Madison Brown, the junior. Here come the Bobcats. Hill up top. She'll drive inside, down the right side. Shot is up and it is no good. Rebounded there by the Red Devils. Saw number 51, Kiernan Simmons. With it now is Lonsway. She'll pass left side. Now onto the wing. Back to Simmons. Simmons passing around the perimeter, this time to number 2, Lonsway. They'll go up underneath. Shot is up and it's a foul. And a bit of a hard fall there, but the foul will result in free throws for number 33, Cassie Barker, the sophomore. Looking at Evanston's roster here, only one senior on the varsity roster, it seems. It looks like it's only Kiernan Simmons for the class of 2025 there. 2 shots coming up here for the Red Devils. First shot is up and it is no good for Cassie Barker. Tied up 2-2 here in Green River. 6:59 to go on the scoreboard there. Shot is up and it is good. So Evanston will take the lead here, or reclaim it, I should probably say. Owsley with it, far side. Owsley kicks it back out. Shots up for Farrell for 3. It's up! 3! Cameron Farrell, another person that was of interest in the game against the Plainswomen earlier today. Slagle on the takeaway. Here comes Owsley inside the paint, fakes one out, and it's a foul. And the Lady Bobcats will go to the line here. And that is the junior, J.C. Owsley. Like I said, massive, meteoric impact in the game against Laramie this morning. First shot on its way. It's up and it's no good off the backside of the iron. Looks like we got the Evanston boys team spilling in here. Owsley will have another opportunity here from the charity stripe. Shot is up. Good. 6-3. Don't get too excited yet, Bobcat fans. The same exact kind of thing happened against Laramie, a 5-point lead. Shots up, and it is in for Evanston. Told you. Bobcats can't get too cocky here. They got to maintain their momentum. And Evanston, just like Laramie, they're in Class 4A. They are two steps above Thermopolis, actually, in terms of the basketball ladder here. Owsley takes the shot, and it is going to end up being a whistle here on the Bobcats. .6:12 to go here in the first quarter of this game. You are watching varsity girls basketball from the Flaming Gorge Classic here, the Green River half of things. We'll be back in Rock Springs tomorrow. We'll be staying here for the rest of the night here at LMS, as the boys will take on Riverton after this game. Good passes here by the Red Devils so far. They have it on the corner. Wide open three on its way. It's up and it's no good. Again, the Bobcats got extremely lucky. Same thing against Laramie. They kept leaving shooters wide open, eventually came back to bite them. Can't leave Evanston wide open all night here. Number 33 with it. That's Cassie Barker, and we got a whistle. And looks like this will keep it with the Red Devils. We got a sub coming in for Thermopolis. Logan Farrell coming on. Also coming on for Evanston is number 5, Violet Cook, a sophomore. Braylon Morrison going to pass it in for the Red Devils here. They'll have it on the near side. With it now is Madison Brown. She'll pass up to the left wing. Swings it, gives it off here to 51 Simmons. She'll pass around the right side of the perimeter here. Brown with it. She'll pass left side. Morrison now passing up now to Simmons. She'll pass right to Morrison up underneath the basket. 6-5 here in this opening quarter. We'll go back to the Bobcats. Owsley going to pass it in. Evanston with 3 men up toward the basket here. Ooh, almost got the steal there, J.C. Owsley. Bobcats had a lot of problems against the press playing Laramie this morning. Owsley slings it on over to Slagle for 3. It's up and it's short of the basket. A little bit more arc on it. Probably would have gone in, but kind of an ill-advised shot for Slagle, although I don't really blame her. She was somewhat open on that one. Evanston left a bit of a crater there. And that one's going to sail on out of bounds back to the Bobcats. Bit of a baseball pass there from the Red Devils. Even though we're 3 minutes into this game, it still kind of feels like a fever dream playing Evanston, quite frankly, because never thought that this matchup would ever happen. Thermopolis, a 2A school, and Evanston, a 4A school. In football, this would be flat out impossible. But this is basketball. Like I said this morning, even Farson is in this tournament playing 4A schools. So shots up from 3. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the Devils. Shot is up. And it is in for Emma Lonsway. And the Evanston Red Devils catching fire here in the Flaming Gorge Classic as they'll get the steal. And a kicked ball violation by Austin Slagle. We got a substitution coming on for the Lady Devils. Number 50, Anna Lee West, the sophomore, checking in for Kiernan Simmons. Again, the lone senior on this Lady Devils team. They'll toss it up, and that one was kind of 50-50. Shots underneath, and it's up, and it's no good. Shot taken by Cassie Barker, rebounded by Owsley. And here comes Cameron Farrell with it far side behind the back there. Passes it left side to Owsley. Owsley moving left side, forced to pick up the dribble. Gives it off to Chloe Owsley for the 3. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the Devils. Wide open down court. Shots up and it's in off of a wide open Violet Cook. And that will result in a Bobcat timeout, and we will take a very quick breather as they want to talk it over there on the Bobcat sideline. We'll be right back from inside of Lincoln Middle School in Green River just off of I-80 here in the Flaming Gorge Classic. It's the Bobcats and the Red Devils on 2Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Mike's walking back inside of Lincoln Middle School here in beautiful Green River, Wyoming, close to the Flaming Gorge recreational area. Actually, the road that we took to get here is actually the road that also leads you to Flaming Gorge. So I could have been in Flaming Gorge while they were doing those other games. Star Valley played Rollins before this game for girls action. Star Valley kicked the crap out of Rollins, 20-point lead or 20-point win for the Lady Braves. Also, Kemmerer took on Mountain View. Dishes in its side. It's Owsley's shot is up and it's no good. Evanston on the rebound. It looks like it was 33. Cassie Barker up onto the left wing, and this one's going to go on out of bounds, courtesy of Madison Brown. We got another sub here for Evanston, a pretty active substitution lineup as Emmy Fessler will come into the game now. No subs for the Bobcats. Evanston using as much of that bench, or can you really even call it a bench here? As you notice there are no chairs there on that sideline. They're going Whirling style, and they're using the far side lower bleachers as the bench. 6-9 here. Farrell having a lot, Owsley having a lot of trouble. It's picked up, stolen. Right side shot is up, and it is in by Emma Lonsway, the junior. A lot of juniors on this team, so a lot of seniors for next year. Stolen away, coming down the right side. Shot is up, and it is in, this time by Emmy Fessler. 13-6. Bobcats have got to take a breath here. They've got to really start. I don't really know even what to say at this rate. This kind of is giving me flashbacks to the Lander game earlier last week. This is not the same team that played this morning. We have a substitution coming on. It is going to be Chloe Owsley back onto the floor. Headed off is Logan Farrell. Hannah Hill's going to pass this one in for the Lady Cats. Gives it off to Chloe Owsley. Guarded there by Emma Lonsway. She'll bounce pass to the right side. It was intended for Austin Slagle. Instead, I believe it was picked up there by, Barker. Here comes the Lady Devils. They'll move right side. Passes underneath. Shot is up, and it is no good for Anna Lee West, and it's taken back by Slagle. Wide open. Owsley, right side. Shot's up, and it's in. And that is, they're kind of using as much as they can here with those open, and the fans in front of me actually saw her wide open before the Red Devils did. Shot is up, and it is no good, but a foul's coming for the Bobcats. It'll be free throws for the Red Devils. Three subs coming on for Evanston. It's like 3, 33, and 51. So that is Braylon Morrison, Cassie Barker, and Kiernan Simmons. Shot is up from long range. It's up, and it's no good. Shot taken by Fessler. They'll put this one up again. Shot's up, no good. And Owsley trying to get their ball still loose. Then this one, Red Devils maintain possession. Shot's up, and it is no good for Fessler. Offensive rebound by the Lady Red Devils. Emmy Fessler with it. She'll give it off to Lonsway. She'll retreat back to the center circle. Gives it off now to Morrison. Morrison right side to Simmons. She'll pass right to Lonsway underneath. Shot is up, and it's a foul. Cassie Barker drawing another foul there. .125 to go here in the first quarter of action. Cassie Barker's first shot is up and it's no good. Pretty good game so far for the Red Devils. A 13-8 lead in case you're just tuning in. Free throws currently in progress for Cassie Barker. She's going to take her second one. Shots up and it is no good. Rebounded by JC Owsley again. Owsley, far side, slings it on over to Farrell. Farrell will move near side. Back to Owsley over there on the outside of the volleyball line. She'll drive right, tries to spin. Shot is up with two men on her there. And a foul there will result in free throws for Owsley as the Bobcats will go to the line for two. Foul was committed there by number 33, Cassie Barker. Her second personal and the third team foul for Evanston here in this game. Shots up, and it's no good for Owsley. They've got a sub coming on for the Lady Devils, number 5, Violet Cook, come back into the game here. Owsley preparing, the shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded by number 31, Zoe Barker. Or check that, actually, sorry, 51, Kiernan Simmons. Shots up off the right side, and it's no good. They're going to fight for it down there. Really aggressive basketball being played by Evanston. Love to see it.
Keep going, girl.
Well, that kind of aggressive basketball, you should usually end up in getting possessions there, but Bobcats will get this one. They'll get it off to Hill. Man, Evanston really suffocating them in the backcourt here. Gives it off, Owsley to Hill. Hill's got it. She'll pass it up. Shots up for Farrell for 3! Cameron Farrell. 2-point game. Bobcats starting to find their stride. Shots up and it's a foul for Thermopolis. Remember, Evanston trying to find a little bit of revenge here. They shots up, and it is no good. Taking the free throws is 42, Emmy Fessler. So like we said, Evanston looking for some, shots up and it's in. Looking for some revenge as they lost to Bear Lake, Idaho, 60-34 earlier in yesterday's contests. Ball is loose. They're going to keep this one in bounds. Here comes Hill with it. Owsley for 3. It's up and it's in. 3! JC Owsley. 11 seconds to go. They'll pass it around the perimeter just a little bit, kind of in the half perimeter there. Shot is up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Austin Slagle. 2-1. Owsley. And that is going to conclude the first quarter of action. Bobcats tie it up here, 14-14, here from inside of Lincoln Middle School in Green River. And we'll be right back. Evanston Red Devils and the Thermopolis Bobcats. Girls varsity basketball for the Flaming Gorge Classic on 2 Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. We'll be right back in less than a minute for the start of the second. I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Lincoln Middle School in Green River, home of the Wolverines. Green River Lincoln Middle School with a massive basketball culture. They've got quite a little bit of hardware out there in their trophy case just outside this gymnasium. I took a little bit of a walk through there. Really talented team. They even had a period back in the 2010s where they ended up winning two ships in a row there. So not a better place for some varsity basketball to be played when it can't be played at GRHS. We're back underway. Shot immediately up for three. It's up and it's no good, and a whistle. Oh, and Austin Slagle looks like she got a little bit of a hit there. She is favoring that ear, it looks like, and she will come out of the game. And coming in is going to be Morgan Jones. Saw a little bit of her in the Laramie game. 7:53 to go. And back underway. Here comes Charlie Slagle. Gives off inside to Owsley. In the paint, shots up, and it is loose. Picked up there by number 3, Braylon Morrison. They'll go to the far side, inside the paint now, switching to the near side. It's up and it's no good, rolls off the rim. They'll kick it back out to safety here. Here comes Lonsway with the three-point shot. It's up and it's in, 3. Evanston with a big splash there. This one will go out of bounds. 7:24 to go in this new period here. And here come the boys as the Bobcats spill in. They just got done with their JV game over Riverton. Owsley can't get it there. Seeing a lot of patterns from the Laramie game here. They're kind of getting tired, or they kind of start slow and then they start building momentum. Shots up and it is in, 3. 20-14, back-to-back three-point field goals for the Lady Red Devils. And here comes Cameron Farrell with it, far side. The superstar for the team in over the Laramie Plainsmen. Shots up and it's no good for 3. And Hannah Hill will grab it there, just barely avoiding it, going into the sideline there. Hill pass it back, shots up for a contested 3, and that is a foul, and that will be 3 shots coming up the rear, 3-point foul. And as a coach, you get upset when the whistle is called from a shot outside the arc. You do not want to see that 3-point foul called. So she will have 3 coming up. This is Morgan Jones. Shot is up and it is in for her first one. Making good of the opportunity presented there. We also got a pending sub here for the Red Devils. Braylon Morrison looking to check in for Evanston. Shot is up and it is good. Morrison will come in. She is going to take Emmy Fessler's place here on the court. Fessler's had a good game today so far. Shots up one more time and drills all 3. It's rare to get the 3-point foul. It's even rarer to make all 3 shots, at least in my experience. They'll pass left side. It's poked. And a double dribble call here for the Red Devils. Number 2, Emma Lonsway, junior, getting herself into a little bit of trouble with the Zebras there. Hannah Hill going to pass this one in for the Bobcats. Gives off to Owsley. 6:30 to go in the second. Ball is loose, and it looks like it's a foul. This one looks to be on Evanston as well. 6:29 to go here in the half. Here comes Owsley. She'll pass it in. She's got Cameron Farrell back there. Cameron Farrell, the junior. Farrell gives it on over to Owsley. Moving right side. Shot. Nope, she'll give it up underneath. Shot is up and it is in. Bobcats score, and it is number 34, Charlie Slagle. Slagle did her own little impact. She kind of played a lot in that game against Laramie despite being a bench player. Evanston fans over here want a foul. It will go out of bounds. It'll end up staying with the Red Devils, though. Got another check-in for the Red Devils, it looks like. I think Fessler's coming back in. Shots up from mid. It's up and it's no good. Shot was taken by Lonsway. And it will go back to the Bobcats. A lot of Evanston fans in attendance here. We can see a lot of red and blue. Although the purple and gold is kind of on the other side of the gymnasium here, so it's like two different sections. Here comes Hannah Hill. By the way, this gym does kind of look like the size of our high school gym. That's actually kind of interesting to note. Same amount of seats, I believe. Here comes JC Owsley. Owsley jump stop. She'll give it up inside to Slagle. Shots up, and it's no good. And another whistle there, this time on Thermopolis. Bobcats getting their first team foul. They gave Evanston the bonus in that first quarter, so looks like they're kind of scaling it back just a little bit on the fouls. Here comes Lonsway with it off the inbound. Near side. She'll pass left. Shots up for two. It's up and it is no good. Rebounded though by Evanston. Shots up and it's no good there by Anna Lee West. Chloe Owsley with it on the far side, and she is going to be aggressive there, but it ends up going back to Violet Cook of the Red Devils. Left wing. Number 42 with it. She'll pass right side. And this one out of bounds. It stays with Evanston. Lonsway will pass this one in for the Red Devils. Gives it off now to West. She'll pass left side. They'll go around the perimeter here. They'll make a full circle there. Here comes Lonsway. She'll drive inside. Kicks it back out to the wing. Lonsway with it again off the pass by Morrison. Now they'll go left side here to 42. Fessler. Back to Lonsway at the volleyball line. Inside for two. It's up and it's no good. Austin Slagle back in the game here. She grabs a rebound right off the bat. Here comes Thermop with it. They'll pass right side. Remember, Thermopolis on a 2-game losing skid to both Lander and Laramie. Shots up for Charlie Slagle. It's up and it's no good. Austin Slagle trying to grab it there. She will. Kicks it back out to Farrell for three! Number 13, Cameron Farrell. Farrell is a weapon from past the arc, and she proved that against Laramie. Didn't really see much from her in the Lander game. Here comes Owsley on the rebound. Left side. And looks like a whistle down there on the floor. I think they called it a jump ball, which is weird. Seemed a little premature if that was the case. Halfway through the second quarter. We got 3 subs for Evanston, 1 for Thermopolis. Number 4 coming on for the Bobcats. It's Logan Farrell. And they'll pass it in, and that is a whistle for Charlie Slagle. Looks like she might get 2 tickets to free throw land here. That is Austin Slagle, not Charlie. I apologize for that. Don't know how I messed that one up. 3:58 to go at the half. Shots up, and it is no good for the Bobcats, and they will have 2 more subs come on for Evanston, 33 and 50. So Cassie Barker and Anna Lee West coming onto the floor now for Evanston. Cameron Farrell and Hannah Hill will just chill back there. It looks like a technical foul, it looks like. Shot is up, and it is in for Slagle. Bobcats, oh, I did not even realize this. Bobcats have the 3-point lead. They're adjusting pretty well, but I still have that sick feeling in my stomach that Evanston, it's going to be like the Laramie game. Evanston's going to rebound here. I have a feeling. Here comes Hannah Hill. Check that. Actually, I might be right. Shots up, and it is no good. It is Hannah Hill. So there is a technical foul here, it looks like, on the Red Devils. I know we kind of established that earlier, but just in case anybody is confused why they switched free throw shooters. And it's up and in for Hill. That should put an end to that free throw round. Bobcats will have possession. Don't know what the technical was for. Logan Farrell with it. She's guarded by Lonsway. She'll give it off to Hannah Hill in the backcourt. Hill near side, spins, looks to go right side. Gives it off to Farrell. Farrell buried one deep earlier in the game. Here comes Charlie Slagle. They'll kick it back out to Hill. Hill will drive, and there is a whistle. And it's going to be on Thermopolis. Don't know what the call was for, though. Evanston going to pass this one in. 3:45 to go in the half. Far side, bounce pass under the left side. Kicks it back out for three. This one's up, and it is no good for Emma Fessler. 3:33 to go at the, in the second quarter, 24-20, and it looks like another foul there for Evanston, so it will end up going to be free throws for Thermopolis as Evanston is into the bonus. They've given Thermopolis the bonus. I am so sorry. Been driving all day. I've been sitting here all day. I'm exhausted. Shot is up. Good. By the way, free throws being taken by number 13, Cameron Farrell. Evanston with a sub here. Looks like it'll be number 3 coming onto the floor. That is Braylon Morrison, the junior. Farrell with her second shot on its way. It's up. No good. I love how more relaxed the Bobcats seem to be here in this second quarter. They kind of started settling in a little bit. They know what's going on here. They just know where their assignment is. It looks like they're playing a 2-3 zone here, so they know where they're kind of supposed to be in that general circle. And it looks like an Evanston timeout, so they will take a quick break, and so will we. We'll be right back here on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats from the Flaming Gorge Classic. It is 25-20. The Lady Bobcats leading over the Lady Red Devils. We'll be right back from Green River in just a moment. I'd like to welcome you back inside of Lincoln Middle School in Green River, Wyoming, home of the Wolverines. The elementary school is the Huskies, the middle school is the Wolverines, and the high school is the Wolves. What kind of town is this? I'm just joking. But we're back underway. Far side. Up onto the left wing. Driving inside, still there for 2. They'll kick it back out to the 3, and she is going to end up getting the backcourt violation. Lost her balance there and went past the line. For those who are still kind of relatively new to basketball, if you have possession of the ball, you cannot advance in. If you go from the backcourt into the front court, you can't go back past that half-court line. Otherwise, it will be a turnover. Here comes Slagle. Shot is up, and it is in. Evanston with it now on the right wing. Now onto the left, shots up for 3. It's up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Slagle. You can tell the Bobcats are PO'd after that loss to Laramie this morning. They are playing with their hearts out here in the second quarter. Here comes Owsley. Shot is up for 3. It's up, and it misses. Rebounded by Madison Brown. Near side, here comes Emmy Fessler. It is out of bounds, and looks like she had it out for that specific brick in particular underneath that little pipe because it went right there. Got a sub coming on for Evanston, number 5, Violet Cook, come back onto the floor here. Left side, they'll bounce pass underneath. Shot is up, and it is good. The basket scored by Kiernan Simmons, the senior. Here comes Owsley now with it off the jump stop. Screen set by Charlie Slagle. She'll move left side, gets up underneath the Slagle, and a collision there. She had 2 Red Devils right there in that collision. The irony is not lost on me. The Red Devils playing in the Flaming Gorge Classic. And a traveling violation, this time on the Red Devils. Hannah Hill will pass it in. And here comes number 13, Cameron Farrell. Got 2 Red Devils back there guarding now. They'll push up to the front. Farrell with it. She'll pass far side to Owsley. Owsley back to Farrell at the volleyball line. Kind of that intersection there. They'll go to Owsley here on the left wing. Owsley to her back turn to the basket. She'll give it off to Slagle. She'll take the shot. It's up and it's in. Charlie Slagle. Near side, they'll pass it. Takes the shot from 3. She kind of hesitated there, but not really. Whistle down there on the floor with 1:12 to go. 29-22, Bobcats on top, looking for their first win of 2024-25. Looks like a foul here on Evanston. They're charging it to number 5, Violet Cook, her second personal. JC Owsley will take the free throws. Shots up, good. Into the 30s now for the Bobcats. Already on track to be a higher scoring game than the Star Valley Rollins game. Shots up. And, it spins around and it's in. Took it a couple spins, but it got there. 31-22, ball's loose, picked up by Owsley. It's taken right on back by the Red Devils. Left side, shots up, it's no good. And it's an O-rep here for the Red Devils. It's going to be a foul on the Bobcats. And looks like 2 tickets to free throw land going to Kiernan Simmons as a bit of a graduation present. .64 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Simmons going to take her first free throw. Shots up and it's no good. Another shot coming up. It's up and it's in for the Red Devils. Just under 60 seconds to go now here in this second quarter. And it looks like a call on the Bobcats. We'll give it back to the Red Devils. They'll pass this one. Ooh, no, they will not. They'll pass it in. Here comes Emma Lonsway with it. Don't forget, coming up after this game, the Bobcats take on the Wolverines of Riverton High School. Wolverines in another Wolverine gymnasium, which oddly enough has brick construction in it. Left side, passing around the perimeter. Emma Fessler with it. She'll give it off back door. Back to Fessler here up top. 35 seconds to go. Bounce pass underneath. Ball's loose there. Shots up from 3. It's up and it's just going to overshoot the basket. Charlie Slagle on the rebound. Austin Slagle now to 13, Cameron Farrell. Back to Chloe Owsley. Shots up for Farrell for 3. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded there by Lonsway. Left side, shots up and it's no good. Slagle, Austin Slagle on the rebound. 7 seconds to go. 6, 5, 4. Farrell taking an NBA shot. It's up and it's no good. I don't know what she was thinking on that one. She had a ton of time to get the shot off. Far side, and they will try the full or half court. It's in! And they count it! Oh my God! What a shot! It goes in, it counts. A half court, never have I ever. Oh man, that is how you end a half. Evanston, it even warped the net a little bit. We'll be right back for the start of the second half. Bobcats lead 31-26, and that is going to go up on the highlight reels when I get back to Thermop. We'll be right back. You are watching Lady Bobcat Varsity Girls Basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Evanston just made this one a closer margin because of that shot. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the start of the second half. Don't go anywhere. Like to welcome you back here inside of Lincoln Middle School in Green River, Wyoming. It's a great day, or I guess night now, for basketball. You can kind of see it out the window a little bit. The sun has started to set, so it is going to be a night drive back to Rock Springs for me, but that's not like I'm really complaining that much. Hannah Hill going to pass this one in for the Bobcats, and we are back underway. And Evanston's been really entertaining to watch. They've been trying their best to get stuff going from all sides of the court. Shot is up, and 3! JC Owsley. She just keeps on draining him. Doesn't matter. Laramie, Lander, and now Evanston. She's been making some pretty good shots. And there goes Evanston with a shot of their own. Pretty good-looking shot from down underneath. 7:37 to go here in the third quarter. Evanston going to the line to shoot one, I believe, here. Yep, there we go. Foul charge to, Austin Slagle, third foul. She fouled out against the Lander Tigers last week. Too aggressive for her own good, I usually say on these broadcasts. She had a ton of foul outs last season as well. For the portion that we did cover anyway. Some personal stuff kind of got in the way of our coverage last season. But shot is up and it's no good. I think that one was rebounded by 33, Cassie Barker. And Barker, we've said her name a lot tonight. Shots up on the hook, it's in. I think that was Simmons on the hook there for the Evanston Red Devils. And she, the lone senior influence on the team, she's doing pretty well for herself tonight as well. Here comes Owsley, almost got that one taken away. Shot is up for Hill, it's up and it's no good. She had 8 points today against Laramie. Shots up and it's a foul there on the Red Devils, and a lot of unhappy Red Devils up here off the call. They've been kind of we got a substitution coming in for Evanston. Looks to be Braylon Morris, or check. I am so sorry, that looked like a 3 to me. Violet Cook come back onto the floor. Throws it up here to Owsley. Owsley, screen set there by Farrell. She'll pass it left side to Cameron Farrell. She'll leave the green circle there. Drives left side, puts it up, it's no good. Rebounded there by Braylon Morrison. Emma Lonsway trying to make this a little bit more fast-paced. She'll pass left side. They're going to go all through both wings there. Now onto the right wing, pump fake. She'll kick back out. They'll go back door here. Right side, shots up, and it's good. Evanston. Kind of how the game started. Evanston had a hot start, and then the Bobcats caught back up. Bobcats historically have been a pretty second-half type team, getting most of their momentum in the second half. So we'll see if the burst of energy is a little bit bigger this half than it was in the first. But right now it's kind of looking like Evanston's game so far. It's up and it's in for Owsley. JC Owsley has been dominating out there today. Maybe the scoreboard is not showing the full story there, but she has been doing fantastic today. Not just in this game, but in the game against the Plains women. Now on the right wing, just outside near the line of the practice court. Shots up and it's no good. Rebounded there by Austin Slagle. And the whistle. I will say, being in this tournament here just for the last half day or so, really love how these 4A fans, like, they cheer on their schools. They don't just sit there twiddling their thumbs the entire game. That's kind of the one criticism I have about the lower levels of basketball. Thermopolis, they have a pretty good student section, but that's about it. It'll go out of bounds here. It looks like a swat there by Madison Brown. And Evanston has been smothering the Bobcats all game, and that is a prime example there. Shot is up, and it's a foul. (36-32), Bobcats on top, trying to get their, like I said, their first win of the 24-25 campaign. The boys coming up after this, they're sitting 2-0. They just knocked off Glen Rock earlier this afternoon. Shots up, and it is in for number 4, Madison Brown. I blinked for a second there. I apologize. Austin Slagle and JC Owsley will grab the rebound, and it's up and in. She better be glad she missed it, because if she did, Slagle could have probably gotten someone hurt there down underneath. She is a pretty good rebounder, really aggressive rebounder too. I mean, she coached football this past fall for the Bobcats, so if anyone knows aggression, it's probably her, or not really aggression per se, but like physicality. If anyone knows that, it would be her. And we got a sub here, number 42, Emmy Fessler coming into the game. She's been a pretty good role player today for the Red Devils. Tries to give it underneath to Owsley, and it sails out of bounds. 5:30 to go here. You are watching Lady Bobcat girls basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. One more game today coming up after this. That is the boys varsity game against Riverton. That's coming up right here. And tomorrow we kick things off with varsity against Kemmer. Shots up, and it is no good. Goes out of bounds. You know, just a little bit of a note about that Kemmer game. It's a shame that it's a girls' game, not a boys' game, because Bobcat head coach Shane Corpening went to school at Kemmer High School. Actually, he was part of that 06 through 2010 squad. So it's it could have been a bit of a homecoming. Well, to be fair, the Bobcats will have to travel to Kemmer later this year anyway, but still. Chloe Owsley with it. Or sorry, I meant to say JC. I get that mixed up so much. I'm sorry. Owsley with it. Shot underneath. It's up and it's no good. Had a big chance, though. Bobcats somehow still holding on to it here. They'll pass it over to the left wing, and it is tipped. Stolen away. Here comes Farrell off the right side. It's up and it's in. Logan Farrell. 38-34. They'll kick it out. Shot is up from inside the 2. It's up and no good. Rebounded by J.C. Owsley. And here we come with Cameron Farrell. And it seems like Evanston's kind of having the same pitfalls that Laramie had in the game this morning. Just not able to get oh, there we go. A foul there on Evanston. So maybe this could get something. Well, I mean, they kind of got a little bit of a spark going, but they just need a little bit of gasoline to get it going into a full blaze. While we're in Green River and Rock Springs, you're going to hear a lot of fire and flame puns because of Flaming Gorge. So better get used to it. Thankfully, after this, we only have 2 games left on our broadcast schedule. We were supposed to do JV girls against Star Valley tomorrow, and then the boys were supposed to take on Rock Springs. However, I'm not really sure if that is realistic given what happened today. We put a thing out on Facebook saying that we just weren't able to catch the boys game against Glenrock today because it just not a lot of time. They don't give a lot of time in between. They give 20 minutes for warm-ups in between games here at this tournament because, I mean, pretty understandable, right? They got to keep things going. But it's not a lot of time for us to jump between buildings, so we're probably just going to stick to varsity for the rest of the weekend. We apologize, and it kind of sucks, too, because I was really looking forward to calling that JV game against Star Valley. Shot is up, and it's no good. Evanston, one thing they've gotten right today, I think, is ball control. Shot is up, and it is good for 3. The shot made by Emmy Fessler. I got to tell you one thing, Fessler, she's kind of been under the radar today. I don't think a lot of people have been paying attention. Farrell with it. She'll move left side off the screen by Owsley. Owsley with it. And the Evanston fans want an illegal screen call, but they'll get a traveling violation instead. I love Southwestern Wyoming sports fans, man. They're the best. I have always kind of had a high opinion of the ones in Mountain View and Lyman, and it looks like Evanston's kind of been infected with that, with the fan fever as well. I love it. Owsley tries to get it there, but Slagle's going to get the rebound instead. Evanston, that's kind of one thing they do need to talk over at the quarter break is getting those rebounds, and we got a foul here. 2 shots coming up here for the Bobcats, and remember, the Bobcats in revenge mode. They are looking for their first win of 2024. They came so close against Laramie. They got blown out against Lander. So they are really trying. This is about as hard as basketball as you're going to see ever played here, probably. Farrell's second shot going to come up, and that might be a lane violation there for Evanston, and it will. Saw that one coming from a mile away, unfortunately. It looked like Emmy Fessler kind of lost her grip there. She was trying to beat out Owsley there for that rebound. So Farrell will get another opportunity here. Shots up, and it's in. And I got to say, I've been here for 4 games now. That rim has made some very pretty sounds when a player just greens a shot. Shots up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Slagle. JC Owsley with it. Shot is up. It's blocked. Look at that. Anna Lee West near side. Here comes the Red Devils. They got it on the left lane. They'll kick it back out up top. Now onto the right wing. Shot is up, and it's no good for Fessler. I'm going to give Fessler a ton of credit there. She's been taking those good shots and just haven't gone in for her, unfortunately. But they've mostly, it's not like she's taking stupid shots. She's taking wide open threes. And that is a traveling violation on the Bobcats. It'll be Evanston ball here. But like I said, I'll praise Emmy Fessler till the cows come home here. She has been doing really good on her shot decisions. Just unfortunately, the rim just doesn't like her today. I don't know what's going on. Here comes Emma Lonsway with it. Pass it back up to Fessler. Fessler is going to look to the left wing. Shot is up, and it is no good. No foul called there. I think that probably should have been a whistle. But Violet Cook gets the shot off, and it's no good. Here comes the coast-to-coast here for Owsley, and that one's rebounded there by Evanston. 40-37 here in Green River. Shots up from mid. It's up, and it's no good. Looks like a foul here on Evanston, it looks like. Bobcat fans celebrating there. 1:59 to go here in this third. Good already? Doesn't even feel like we've been here 5 minutes. Hannah Hill's going to pass this one in. 2 minutes to go in the third. I guess time flies when you're having fun. Basketball's pretty fun. So nope, they're going to take a timeout here, it looks like. So So we'll take a very quick break. We'll be right back from inside of Lincoln Middle School in Green River, Wyoming. 40-37, Bobcats on top. You're listening to Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Varsity girls basketball from the Flaming Gorge Classic in Green River when we return. Talking back here inside of Lincoln Middle School in Green River, Wyoming. Just a 15-minute drive west of Rock Springs, a town of 11,000 people here in Green River, and a beautiful little gateway to the Flaming Gorge recreational area. Hannah Hill going to pass this one in for the Bobcats, and it looks like guarding her here will be 25, Chesney Mackey. I am so sorry. Here comes Austin Slagle, backdoor to JC Owsley. Here comes Farrell with it. Guarded here by Braylon Morrison. She'll drive. Ooh, good change of direction there. She'll get it up underneath, and this one is still picked up there by Logan Farrell, and we got a whistle. It's been a very physical game today for these two teams. And with that, maybe a little too physical, as it looks like the Bobcats we put into the bonus off of the foul by Braylon Morrison. Second personal, fifth team. Shots up, no good. 1:38 to go here in the third quarter. You're watching Varsity Girls Basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. This is going to be another attempt here from Logan Farrell. Shot is up, and I guess not really a swish, but still a really good shot nonetheless, 41-37. Still anybody's game, though. Evanston is making sure that the Bobcats know who's there. They'll pass here onto the volleyball line. They'll drive right side. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded. Shot's up, no good there, and Slagle on the rebound. Here comes Farrell. Wide open. Shot is up, and it is no good for Logan Farrell. The two sisters sharing the rock there. Good jump there. That was a high one there by Chesney Mackey. Really love that one there. Kicks it back out. Mackey gives it inside. They'll try to kick this one back out, and it's ripped out by Farrell in a jump ball. 57 seconds to go here in the third. Don't forget, coming up after this, varsity boys action as the Bobcats take on the Riverton Wolverines. They'll also be here from Lincoln Middle School. Shots up, and it's no good. Rebounded by J.C. Owsley. Gives it up to Farrell. Farrell back to Owsley. Shots up for three. This one might be short, and it's not going to make it. Can't get it to go there off the three-point bucket. They have it on the wing. Gives it up, and it's taken away by Chloe Owsley. Ball still loose. Owsley picks it up. Here comes Farrell. Down the left side. Dishes it inside. Shots up, and it is in for Logan Farrell. Shot is up, no good. Hannah Hill tries to chase it down, and it goes out. 20 seconds to go here. 20 3/10, I should probably say. Violet Cook getting set to pass it in. Also, I have no idea why, but these uniforms are making me think of Matitsi for whatever reason. It goes out of bounds. It might just be the solid red, and then there's like a little black or blue outline there. That might be why it reminds me of Matitsi. Ooh. Oh, my microphone is going. Okay. And here comes Morrison. She'll give it in here to Lonsway. Left side. And another whistle down there on the floor. This one's going to go back to the Bobcats. 10.3 to go. Hannah Hill going to pass this one in for the Bobcats, and we got a sub there for, I almost said Matizzi, for Evanston. They'll pass it in. Here comes Logan Farrell with it. Past the half-court line. Pivots. Goes near side to Owsley. Owsley trying to get out of trouble here. 1 second left. It's up, and it's no good. And, well, the second quarter ended with a fantastic half-court shot by Evanston, but unfortunately not the same fortune there for the Bobcats on that one. We'll be right back in less than 60 seconds. 43-37. This game is still not over here from Green River. We'll be right back. You are watching Lady Bobcat Girls Basketball on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Let's welcome you back here inside of Lincoln Middle School here in Green River. Home of the Lincoln Wolverines. I think Madison Elementary, is that the name of it? Madison is the Huskies. Middle school here is the Wolverines, and Green River High School is the Wolves. So 3 different mascots going on there. At least 2 of them are kind of connected to each other, but we're back underway for the start of the final quarter here in this girls varsity matchup. Girls trying to avenge their game against Laramie today. That one ended in a heartbreak. Shots up, and it's no good. Rebounded there by Slagle, and this one's going to go out of bounds. Remember, Evanston also looking for revenge of their own. They played Bear Lake, Idaho yesterday. Lost that one 64-34. So both teams kind of a little bit bloodthirsty right now. Here comes Owsley with it. Dribbles right side. Passes left, almost gets that one taken away. Farrell, another Farrell with it. She'll kick it back out here to number 3. Chloe Owsley. Cameron Farrell with it. She'll move left side. Gives it back now to Logan Farrell. She'll try to drive. Stopped at mid-range, and that's a whistle for a jump ball. And it will go back to the Red Devils here. They'll pass it in. Here comes Lonsway with it. Past the center circle. Lonsway. Passing it underneath. It's tipped. Almost stolen away there. They'll pass right side. This is to Morrison. Into the corner. They'll kick it back out. Lonsway passing right side to Morrison. Back to Lonsway. They'll pass left side here. Shots up for 3 by Brown. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded up, no good. Slagle on the defensive rebound for the Bobcats. Here comes Owsley. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded and a foul. 6:42 to go. Austin Slagle to the line to shoot 2. It's up. Good, and that made a little pretty sound with the net as well. Gotta say, that's one of the prettiest sounds in all of sports when the shot is just right and makes a sound like that with the net. It's just awesome. Shot is up, and it is good. Rattles around, not exactly a pleasing swoosh that time, but still. Far side, wanted to go for 3 there, doesn't. Here comes Madison Brown. She'll give it back up to Lonsway. Back to Brown. They'll share it here on the wing. Now onto the elbow. She'll drive inside the paint. Shots up and it's no good. Gets the rebound. It's up and it is no good there. And the shot and the rebound and a shot again by Cassie Barker does not go anywhere for the Red Devils. Brinsley Hanks, check that. I apologize. Cameron Farrell passes right side. I was looking at the wrong roster. Gives it back up to Chloe Owsley. Owsley bounce pass to J.C. Owsley. Shot is up and it's no good. Volleyballs it back to Farrell. Farrell to Owsley. Wide open 3. J.C. Owsley. Steps up, penetrates the arc. They'll get it back out to the left wing. They'll pass to the right wing, and she'll go up on the right lane. It's up and in for Evanston, and we got a Red Devil timeout here in Green River, and we'll be right back. The Red Devils, one of 2 of the closest teams here. Maybe Kemmer is a little bit closer too, but one of 3 relatively close teams here that are not Green River and Rock Springs here in the Flaming Gorge Classic, trying to kind of defend one of their turfs here. We'll be right back. 48-39 here, Bobcats on top. Welcome you back. Evanston using what I believe to be their 3rd timeout of the game. I got 2 remaining if that's the case. Evanston trying to grab their 2nd win of the season. Thermopolis trying to grab their 1st win of the season. Back underway here. 5:35 to determine a winner here in the second to last game from Lincoln here in day 2 of the Flaming Gorge Classic. They'll pass it in. Evanston going with the play call here. Here comes Owsley near side. 5:30 to go. Owsley retreats to the far side. She'll give it up underneath to a wide open Austin Slagle. They'll close up that gap pretty fast, though. Here comes Chloe Owsley. She'll kick back out to JC. JC had a 3 earlier in this game. Backdoor to Farrell. Shots up for 3! Cameron Farrell on the 3 by the assist by Owsley, and a traveling violation on the Red Devils. And they'll bring in a substitute for Evanston. It'll be number 33, Cassie Barker. And here come the Bobcats. Logan Farrell underneath, shots up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Emma Lonsway. I am so sorry. Far side. Braylon Morrison takes the 3. It's up 3. Evanston. That was Morrison on the 3 for the Red Devils. I guess you could probably say that shot was on fire. I am so sorry. Shot is underneath for Slagle. It's up and in. Austin Slagle. Bobcat postwoman there. She has been doing really well this season so far at that position. I dare say probably the most consistent player this season. Shots up and it is no good. Again, rebounded by Austin Slagle. Here comes Chloe Owsley. She'll bounce past far side to Cameron Farrell. Farrell, right side to Owsley. Owsley swings. She'll move left side. Shots up for 3. It's up and it is no good. Had a good one there though. Rebounded by Madison Brown. A fantastic rebound there. They'll go right side. This one is to Cassie Barker. Shots up and it's no good. Rebounded by Cameron Farrell. Farrell taking her time, and that was a fall there by number 5, Violet Cook. She is up though. I don't know what happened there to cause that fall. Owsley. Backdoor here to Logan Farrell. Back to Cameron Farrell here on the left wing. Farrell loses control of the ball, gives off to Owsley. And a timeout for the Bobcats. They will take a quick breather, and so will we. We'll be right back. 53-42 from the Flaming Gorge Classic here in Green River. We'll be right back. 3:24 to go. When we come back, Bobcats will use their second timeout. At least I think. We'll be right back. We're back here inside of Green River. Bobcats on top by 11, or is that 11? Yes, that is. I don't know. Back underway, tries to toss it up, and it's stolen away. Here comes Cassie Barker, and it's taken away. Cameron Farrell on the steal for the Bobcats, but look at that, Emmy Fessler. Look at you go. She was hounding her there. Owsley giving it back to Cameron Farrell. Farrell on the left wing. She'll go back up to the top of the floor here. Back up to Owsley now. Backdoor. Looking for anything she can. Gives it off to Cameron Farrell. Ball's loose. Picked up by Owsley. Nope, check that. Foul. Gotta say, gotta love how aggressive Evanston's being. They've been like this all game, though. They've been really hounding the Bobcats, making them work there on the offensive side of the ball. Owsley underneath to Austin Slagle, and it's taken away. Underneath, shot is up, and it's in. Cassie Barker and another Evanston timeout. We'll take a quick break. So do not go anywhere. We'll be right back here on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Red Devil timeout here from Green River. We'd like to welcome you back here inside of Lincoln Middle School in Green River, Wyoming, home of the Wolverines. It's crunch time now. I'd like to thank all of our viewers over on YouTube, whether you're from Evanston, Thermopolis, or just an onlooker. We thank you for tuning in, and your support means the absolute world. Thank you for tuning in for your Bobcats and Red Devils. Far side, here comes Owsley in the paint, kicks it back out to Slagle. And now they got Cameron Farrell set up there on that corner. Farrell, and a whistle there as he tries to pass it off to Owsley. By the way, 20 people tuning into the stream so far. That is a TBSN record for viewership, so we thank you. Girls varsity, I didn't think actually got that much attention. Not saying that to be mean. I really love watching girls varsity and JV and stuff like that over everything else. It's just that they normally don't perform that well on the channel, so thank you for tuning in. Glad you're having as much fun watching these ladies ball out as I am. This has been a fun tournament so far. Laramie game was pretty fun. What I got to see of the boys game was pretty fun when they beat Glen Rock. It was tied up at halftime there. And then the preceding games I watched, the Kemmerer versus Mountain View game, and then the Star Valley versus Rollins game was also very entertaining. That was a girls game, so really awesome basketball being played here in Rock Springs and Green River. So big thank you to Sweetwater County, the cities of Rock Springs and Green River, for putting on a heck of a tournament so far. We're 2/3 of the way done after the boys game is complete, so this one in the backcourt. Owsley will bring this one back up. Here comes J.C. Owsley. Shot is up, and it is in. Rolls around, and the Bobcats get another couple points. 55-44 here. Shot is up off the right side, and no good. Rebounded. Here comes J.C. Owsley for the Bobcats. 2-minute warning. J.C. Owsley with her back turned. She'll move left side, gives up underneath to Farrell. Farrell switches hands. She'll move left side. Gives it back to Owsley. Owsley looking for anyone she can here. Now inside. Shots up. Basket and splash. That one was by Chloe Owsley that time. The Owsley sisters really making an impact here in this game. Here comes Madison Brown. She'll pass it off. Now they'll kick it back up. This one up for three, I believe. Shot is up and it's no good. Rebounded by Chloe Owsley. Or sorry. Not Chloe Owsley, J.C. Owsley. Although, speaking of which, it's time to deliver your TBSN player of the game, and that is going to be J.C. Owsley. Honorable mentions include, let me see about this play real quick. Chloe Owsley with it. J.C. Owsley now back with it on the wing. 59 seconds to go here in this game. She'll move. And a foul. Honorable mention, so obviously J.C. Owsley is our player of the game, but honorable mentions include honorable mentions include Austin Slagle, Cameron Farrell, also for the Red Devils. I kind of want to give my shout-outs to Braylon Morrison, Madison Brown, and Emmy Fessler, sorry. So those are your honorable mentions for the game. Shot is up, and it is in for Owsley. 58-44 is the score here in Green River. Coming up right after this, it's boys varsity basketball. And by the way, Brody Potter dunked it against Glen Rock today, so we'll see if he does that again against Riverton tonight. Shot is up and it is in. I think this Bobcat team has a ton of potential here. They've been doing really well against these teams here in this tournament today. Left side, this one is to Chesney Mackey. It'll go out of bounds, and this one will go back to the Bobcats. As Evanston will probably look to downgrade here to 1-4 on the season. I think they're still leading their conference, though, which is actually interesting. Here comes J.C. Owsley. Owsley kicks it back here to Farrell, or not Farrell, but yeah, Cameron Farrell. 30 seconds to go off the whistle. Just a reminder, in case you tuned in late, 59-44 is the score for the Bobcats, and they're even going to get some free throws here for the road. Cameron Farrell is going to take the shot here. It's up, and it is no good. Next time you see the Lady Cats will be tomorrow against the Kemmerer Rangers. You can check the stream time for that on our YouTube channel. The stream's been posted yesterday, so ignore the Star Valley and Rock Springs JV games, though. That's on there. We're probably not going to be able to do those, but we'll see about the Rock Springs one. We'll try our very best, though. We're not going to stop. We're not going to rule anything out here. Shots up and it's no good, and it'll be a whistle. And you can see right there in the frame, the boys standing there ready to go. Shane Corpening and his crew. They'll throw this one back up. 20 seconds to go. Shots up and pretty good bounce there, but no good. Rebounded there by Chloe Owsley. Here comes Owsley. Loses control of the ball. Pickpocketed by Emma Lonsway. 7-6. Ball is up, and it's going to be a foul. So Evanston's next contest, I think, will be against Evanston's next contest will be at Green River High School tomorrow at 9 a.m. They'll take on the Glen Rock Herders. Once again, they'll be at Green River High School tomorrow at 9 a.m. Glen Rock versus Evanston, a 3A versus 4A contest. It's up and no good. The one taking the free throws here is number 3, Braylon Morrison. Bobcats, they'll take on Kemmerer tomorrow at 10:40 a.m. right here at Lincoln Middle School. We'll be right here for that one. And then we got to skip on over to Rock Springs for the Varsity Boys contest. And that is going to do it off the rebound. And the Bobcats will nail their first win of the season, and it will come against the Evanston Red Devils, 60-44, the final score. And a great game being played by Evanston. They really kept them on their toes in that first half. The second half came by, and they kind of were able to scoot by a little easier. But, wow, Bobcats win their first game. It was a long time coming. They got blown out by Lander. They barely lost to Laramie, so I think a win was kind of overdue there. 3 rounds in, but they're going to advance to 1 and 2. Evanston will downgrade to 1 and 4 on the season for the girls. And we'll be right back in just a little bit here as the Thermopolis Bobcats will round out their day against the Riverton Wolverines. And we'll be back from inside of Lincoln Middle School in Green River. But if that's all you're here for today, then we thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you back here tomorrow against Kemmerer. The final score of this one, 60-44 on your TBSN scoreboard. Just a friendly reminder, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. We thank you so much for tuning in here on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. The final score of this one, the Thermopolis Bobcats 60, the Evanston Red Devils 44. What? Is this thing still on, seriously?